Please be advised that viewer discretion is strongly recommended. None of the content presented here has been exaggerated or taken out of context. These are the exact statements made by the prosecution team, defense team, and Don Richard in a federal court on May 19th, 2025. Some words have been censored to comply with YouTube's guidelines. What you're about to hear is a voiced-over reading of Don Richard's testimony from the Sean Diddy Combs trial so far. Source: Courtroom reporter at Inner City Press on X.com. All parties are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Listen at your own discretion. What you're about to hear is Don Richard's testimony given in the Diddy trial from beginning to end.
When Mr. Combs told you people could go missing, how did you interpret it?
That people could die. I couldn't believe that this could be the beginning of a journey for us.
As Diddy dirty money?
Yes.
What did you observe?
He would drag her and kick her and punch her in the mouth.
What would prompt these acts of violence?
At this moment, the defense objected but was overruled.
When she would speak up for herself.
Who in security witnessed these things?
D-Rock and Bonds.
Where did Ms. Ventura get hit?
Her knees, her face, all over.
Did there come a time you were in NY for a festival?
Yes, in Central Park.
In the residence. What happened?
He punched Cassie. She came into the bathroom crying. You could see her upset, like she was hurt.
What injuries did you observe?
Swollen eye.
Why'd you remain with Ms. Ventura after this incident?
I wanted her to feel supported.
What's this?
At this moment, the prosecution showed Don Richard a photo of Cassie in sunglasses, and Don Richard too.
The Central Park event.
Why did you wear them?
Solidarity.
The next assault. Who was there?
D-Rock, Capricorn Clark, Harv Pierre.
Who was Mr. Pierre?
At Bad Boy, answering to Sean Combs.
Did they do anything?
None of us did anything. When we drove back to LA, he slapped Cassie in the mouth and told her to shut the fuck up.
How did the passengers respond?
We stayed silent the rest of the ride. I asked myself, if he did that to someone he supposedly loved, what would he do to an employee? So I'd approach Mr. Combs with softness.
Did you try to intervene in the relationship?
No, for my own safety.
Did you see Mr. Combs using drugs?
Yes, weed, ketamine, Molly, cocaine.
Opiates.
That I never saw.
Who brought him the drugs?
One stop. He had it all, including Plan B, birth control.
Did you see Mr. Combs with guns?
Yes, handguns, on his lower back.
Who else had guns?
Security, D-Rock and Bonds.
What did you do after Bad Boy?
Sing. Whenever I got momentum, I'd get a FaceTime from him.
How would you speak to him?
Very soft. I'd always call him bro.
Why did you not disclose the abuse you'd seen?
I was told not to, by Mr. Combs and Harv Pierre.
When did you speak out?
2024. I saw Ms. Ventura take the stand and tell the truth.
At this moment, the defense objected and it was sustained.
Did you see Ms. Ventura file a civil lawsuit and then file your own?
Yes.
You are aware there's a motion to dismiss your lawsuit?
I have civil lawyers.
You sat with the prosecutors and your allegations have changed?
I've been consistent.
You testified he attempted to hit her about the eggs and Ms. Ventura dropped down in a fetal position, right?
Yes.
Did you ever say you heard a pan hit the wall? You didn't see it?
I don't recall.
Would you agree with me it has been hard for you to keep your story straight with respect to this egg incident?
I told it as close as I could.
The day after, you say Mr. Combs said people go missing?
Yes.
Let's go to your interview on March 18th, 2025. You did not say anything about Mr. Combs told you people go missing.
I don't recall that.
No worries. I'm going to show you a document for the parties only, page 5. Isn't it true the first time you said this was a week ago? Would you like me to show you your previous interviews?
I know what I said.
You said Mr. Combs made a death threat, one that you didn't recall 7 times? Let's move to alleged incident before the Central Park concert. You are aware there was a camera crew?
Not in the bathroom.
You were filmed in the park. Are you aware if the video has been turned over?
No.
About the guns, you didn't tell the prosecutors about, I saw guns at Diddy's house?
They didn't ask.
You never saw Mr. Combs pull a gun out and wave it around, load bullets, or cock it?
He just had it.
Did you tell the government you never saw Mr. Combs do cocaine?
I don't recall.
Your testimony has changed on quite a few things.
As time progresses, I remember more.
You saw One Stop sell drugs. You saw him take money.
Yes.
All right, 1 second. Didn't you tell the government you never saw anyone pay him? So you lied, right?
No.
At this moment, the judge asked for a sidebar, then they continued.
It was you who reached out to Mr. Combs to work with him again?
Yes.
But he had threatened you, right? You asked him to work with you again?
Yes.
The songs you released on your own have not reached the level of what you released with Danity, Kane, and Diddy Dirty Money, right?
True.
And you reached out to Mr. Combs to try to make more money, right?
Yes.
At this moment, the prosecution asked for a short sidebar, then they continued with a redirect.
Why did you file your civil lawsuit?
When I worked for Sean Combs, I had no sleep, the conditions.
In every meeting with the government, did you say that Mr. Combs beat Ms. Ventura?
Yes.
Why'd you reach out to Mr. Combs?
One of the judge on making the band, Lorianne Gibson, I wanted to reach out.
At this moment, the defense objected, and it was sustained.
How often would you hear from Mr. Combs after you left Diddy Dirty Money?
Sporadic.
Why did you reach out?
To help Kalena Harper.
No further questions.
At this moment, the defense asked for a sidebar. Then the recross began.
You admit you reached out to Mr. Combs to re-engage. You claim only to have a relationship with Lorianne Gibson. But if it got back together, you'd have to see Mr. Combs more, right?
Yes.
You sued for money, right?
For justice.
But the suit asks for money, right?
Yes.
No further questions.
After this, the prosecution asked for a redirect again, and they took a break, but then they didn't continue. After this, the government called Carrie Morgan onto the stand. We are currently working on that video, and we'll release it today. Who do you think did better, the defense or the prosecution? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you later today. These are the exact statements made by the prosecution team, defense team, Carrie Morgan, and David James in a federal court on May 19th, 2025. Some words have been censored to comply with YouTube's guidelines. What you're about to hear is a voiced-over reading of Don Richard's testimony from the Sean Diddy Combs trial so far. Source: Courtroom reporter at Inner City Press on X.com. All parties are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Listen at your own discretion. What you're about to hear is Carrie Morgan and David James's testimony given in the Diddy trial from beginning to end.
The government calls Carrie Morgan. Where do you live?
Los Angeles.
Who is this?
Cassie Ventura.
What was your relationship?
We were best friends. Her boyfriend to me.
Do you see him here?
Yes, there in a yellow sweater.
Let the record reflect the witness had identified defendant Sean Combs. Why are you here?
I got a subpoena.
Where did you live with Cassie?
Manhattan.
Did Cassie drink?
Not much.
Any drugs?
None.
What was she doing for work?
Modeling. Then she recorded me and you.
When did you learn they were dating?
2007.
Did you travel with Cassie and Mr. Combs?
Yes, Ibiza, Miami.
What drugs did Mr. Combs provide?
Molly, marijuana, ecstasy.
Which did Mr. Combs take?
All.
Did you take drugs alone with Cassie?
Opiates.
How did Mr. Combs act?
He would yell at Cassie. She lost her confidence, big time, lost her spark.
Did Mr. Combs talk down to Cassie?
Yes, about her looks, who she talked to.
Did he contact you looking for her?
A lot. Sometimes he would call 50 times in a row.
Would others call you for him?
Yes, Christina Coram or KK.
Did you witness assaults?
Yes, first in the Hollywood Hills. Ruben, one of his security guards, was there.
What did Mr. Combs do to Cassie?
He kicked her.
What did she do?
Nothing. I told Ruben to do something. He indicated he wouldn't.
Then what?
We left the house. Cassie and I were hiding by someone's front steps.
And the next time?
In Jamaica, I saw him drag her by her hair. I ran back to get my purse and phone so we could leave.
What did you see next?
I thought she was knocked out. Then she got up and ran into a wooded area.
What happened next?
There were 2 golf carts in the driveway. I got in one and Sean got in the other. We went in different directions looking for Cassie.
Did you find her?
Yes, then we hid in a ditch, whispering.
What about the incident at Comstock?
Cassie came back with a hoodie covering her face. Then Sean came and tried to get in, hitting the door with a hammer. I called D-Rock.
Did he get in?
No, then the police came.
What happened?
Cassie wouldn't show them her ID. Nothing happened. They left a card.
Read this message. Did you send an attachment?
Yes, a photo of the card the detective left.
Did Mr. Combs ever assault you?
Yes, he hit me with a wood coat hanger and choked me.
Where did the hanger hit you?
Behind me, right ear.
What did he express concern about?
Who Cassie was cheating on him with.
Who did you speak to about it?
Ryan, Sean's old assistant.
What did he do?
Nothing. I have not spoken with Cassie since.
At this moment, the cross-examination started. You were Ms. Ventura's best friend since 2004.
Actually, 2001. We met waiting for the Polaroids to develop. I was living in Buffalo. She was in Connecticut.
Then you were both in NYC?
I stayed downtown. She moved to Harlem.
Have you ever met Kim Porter?
Yes.
Was Cassie ever jealous?
Yes.
And the other way?
Cassie was speaking with Michael B. Jordan, and Sean got jealous. She was trying to leave him.
You were both using drugs?
No. We were in South Africa.
Did you learn about Gina?
Yes. He was having a full-on relationship with this little girl.
Why do you call her that?
She acts like that. She's younger than us.
When you say Sean came and hammered on the door, why did the police come?
They said because of the noise.
What did they say to you?
Cassie was visibly injured, but she didn't say anything.
You two were best friends for 18 years, but now you haven't spoken with her since 2018?
That's true.
At the danger of being capital obvious, that's a long time. She's moved on. At this moment, the prosecution objected, but it wasn't clear if it was sustained or overruled, and they continued. Why haven't you spoken with her?
She did not support me after Sean assaulted me. I tried that line at assault.
You reached a settlement with Ms. Ventura?
The money came from Mr. Combs.
Do you know if Louise Hayes is a self-help author about self-affirmation?
Yes.
Why did you send him this? With words of encouragement?
I don't remember sending it.
Okay, I want to show you a few more photos, but first let's talk about the incident when he put his hands on your neck. Were you and Cassie using any drugs at the time?
No.
What did he say?
He said, "Who is she cheating with?"
You went to an urgent care and not the hospital?
Right.
But you told the prosecutors it was bloody, and you went to the hospital.
I don't remember that.
Look at this.
I see that I said that.
At this moment, after the defense ended their cross-examination, the prosecution recrossed.
Do you remember Mr. Agnifilo asking you about an incident in LA?
At this moment, the defense objected but was overruled.
And he hit her, like in Jamaica, arguing about jealousy. What happened in Jamaica?
He dragged Cassie by her hair, a 50-yard hallway.
Was he talking about jealousy?
No. He said she spent too long in the bathroom.
Nothing further.
At this moment, the judge asked if there was a recross, but the defense said no. And that was the entire Carrie Morgan testimony. Now let's look at David James's testimony.
Why are you here?
I've been subpoenaed.
Were you Combs' personal assistant?
From 2007 to 2009.
Who is that in this photo?
That is David James.
That is yourself?
Yes. I went to college in Michigan. Later, I faxed my resume to Bad Boy.
Where was the interview?
1710 Broadway.
Who'd you meet?
Tommy, his sister Keisha, and others.
How did they test you?
They gave me 40 appointments and asked me to make a schedule. You had to know, for example, what time a particular show on Hot 97 came on.
What did Mr. Combs ask you?
To make a spreadsheet for Miami. I said I'd know his food and restaurant preferences. He asked me why I'd make a good assistant. I said, can't stop, won't stop, I got the job.
Did he have others?
Ms. Robles, Mr. Barber, others.
What would you do as assistant?
Bad Boy to 5, then out to dinner, then to the studio to 3 a.m. We'd get a call time at the end of the night.
Did you travel with Mr. Combs as well?
Yes.
Who were the security staff?
D-Rock, Bonds, Uncle Paulie.
You worked 20 hours a day?
Yes, security did too.
What did security staff tell you?
To stay in my lane.
Who said that?
Bond, Uncle Paulie.
Focusing on his personal chef. Who is it?
Chef Jordan.
Did Mr. Combs have girlfriends then?
Kim Porter. Sarah, Tara, Yana, and Cassie.
What was your first conversation with Cassie?
We were on Star Island. Carrie Morgan was there too. Cassie said, this lifestyle is crazy. I asked her, why don't you leave? She said, Sean controls my life, my music. He pays for my apartment.
Next conversation?
It was about her music, but the album never came out.
Did you overhear a conversation?
Yes. Mr. Combs said, Kim is my queen, out in LA with my family. He said, I have Cassie right where I want her. She's young and moldable.
Your Honor, how much longer do you want to go? This would be a good place to break.
At this moment, the judge ended the day, and that was it for the day in the Diddy trial. What do you think about Carrie Morgan and David James's testimony? Do you think they can be helpful to convict Diddy? Let me know in the comments down below.